Howdy do, it's time for another Money Saving Monday post. I thought we'd talk a little bit about stamping today and a way that you can actually save a couple of bucks here and there on some stamps if you want. So first off, you have your plain old clear stamps that you would peel off, put onto an acrylic block. Cool. These work great, especially if you're trying to fit something into a small or a tight space. Then you also, if you want to get into some more detailed images, you have these red rubber stamps still, and of course there's old ones that come on blocks, but we're talking about stuff we can use with acrylic blocks or in other ways today. So you have ones that have like a peel off backing that you can peel off, then it'll stick right to your block, and boom, there you go. Now, those are your typical ways to get those. There is also, here's a Crafter's Companion stamp set. And there's also ones that come with there's like a little plastic backing, and then you can just peel those directly off and stick them on to your acrylic block, and boom. Now, these and these are all, you know, whatever you're going to happen to pay with the manufacturer that you like. But they're, you know, premium stamp sets at probably premium prices. So here's a way I found to save a little bit of money, and that is with getting stamp sets that are unmounted. So basically what you're buying is you're getting a piece of rubber, if you will. Oops, put that one in backwards. So when you get it, it's going to look something like this. See, there's not that same backing, that same kind of foam rubbery backing that's here. This is the stuff that makes it stick. So when you have this plain piece of red rubber, of course, that ain't gonna stick. That's not gonna do anything at all. All right, so there's a couple of things that you can do. Now you can actually buy the foam backing yourself, put it together, and cut them out. By the time you do that, you're gonna pay about as much as one that's already mounted, so really, honestly, why bother? If you're wanting to save money, that is. This is absolutely the more convenient way to go. This is a nice way to save a few bucks. So there's a couple of ways you can do this. Here's actually a stamp set that's the same thing. I got a while back and I cut it out, and that's actually what's recommended, is you cut it, you know, nice and small, really close to your image, of course, without going over the image or cutting into the image. And then that way, when you get ready to stamp, you're going to really be able to see, you know, where it's going, what you're doing, so on and so forth. Now, once again, these are like Crafter's Companion stamps, and they have these little things called Rock-a-Blocks. It's a little bit, you know, more expensive than the second method I'm going to show you, but this works nicely. You basically take a repositionable spray adhesive, and I've already got mine all gunked up here. You spray it on the block. There's these little edges, if you can kind of see right along here. And what you would do, let me move this guy out of the way, is you would place, and this isn't very sticky because I haven't resprayed it in a while, but you would place your image on here, or your stamp, excuse me, on here. It sticks to the repositionable stuff. You start at one side, you rock it, and normally if it's going to stick, it comes right back up. Now, once again, these, you know, are money too, so if you really want to go a little bit on the cheaper side, then, and I've done this a bazillion times myself, I'm probably going to cut these out and use them with the Rock-a-Blocks since I have the Rock-a-Blocks. But just to show you another alternative, what you can do is, while you have your stamps, and actually whether you cut them out or whether you leave them whole, it doesn't really matter. But what you can do is you can take your stamp, and I'm going to get a little bit of a cushy background here, and you can literally just lay it face up and you can stamp it up. I guess I should say ink it up, huh? You can ink it up. And then you can do the same thing we all used to do when we had those big old wooden block stamps. And that is, grab yourself a piece of paper and line it up. and then just lay it down and press. This is going to do the same thing as if you were to have one of those wooden block stamps turned upside down. And with any luck, yay, you get a really pretty clean image. Let's see if we can auto zoom. Ta-da! There you go. Yeah, you get a really nice, pretty clean image, and you don't have to have any of the expensive mounting stuff or anything like that. It still works just the same. Just, you know, have some sort of a nice cushy underneath so that if you were to have a table that has a little lump in it or something, you're still going to get a nice, clean, straight image. So, boom! Saved you some money today. Have a great day, have a great week, and talk to you soon. Bye.